Dark Knight has returned with Mortal Kombat, and we're going to be displaying a full roster of characters today from World Heroes, both World Heroes 1 and 2, along with a couple other World Heroes games that came sometime after that. And so we're going to get right into it and show you those characters. So I'm going to be loading for the first player. I've got Hanzo Hattori, and I'm going to use Kim Dragon, Rasputin, and Brocken. And then for the second player, we're going to be using Puma and JD Klein, Jane of Arc, Jane Dark, what you want to call her, and M Power, Muscle Power. And here we go. Takes a little bit loading because some of them have loading screens. When you select the multiples at one time, you don't see that. And I'm going to be using 4 here against 4 others, just for a little bit of chaotic fun, but you can check out the characters. They look very nicely. Earlier, when I first loaded the characters, once a character got hit, I could no longer move them, which was kind of a bummer. So I ended up having to hunt down the same characters, but from completely different downloads, and try out different ones. So I finally got ones to work with this version of Mugen. And now in the old days, if you played back in the 90s on Super Nintendo, if your opponent couldn't move, that was actually a pretty cool thing. Unless you were the opponent, then it sucked. So obviously, I wanted to make this more of a fair fight, so yeah, I fixed the characters, or got better ones. So let's go ahead and have some fun here. Got some pretty cool moves here. I recognize most of these from the Super Nintendo game. There might be some new added moves. And as you can see, I don't have a clue what I'm doing because it's been a while since I played World Heroes and I only had a couple favorite characters. At one point, I think I knew everybody's moves. So that's enough of that roster. Now let's go to the next lineup. We're going to be going past these. Here is Captain Kidd, Ryoko, Mudman, my brother's favorite, and Gigas, Neo Gigas, I believe. And then for the second player, we got Eric, which is basically Eric the Red, the Viking, Shura, Johnny Maximum, and Dio. Now Dio has an intro on here from the game. We're going to go ahead and let it play for a minute. If it does play. Sometimes it loads, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't load, then we'll show you in a few minutes when we'll just do one character against one character. Waiting for the black screen here. As I said, you got multiple intros loading. There's a bit of a delay when you're doing 4 against 4. Here we go. You have done well. You are suitable, blah, blah, blah. Without further ado, let's begin the award ceremony. What? If you challenge me, they are just ants. I will squash them. Blah, 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 blah. This is going to be interesting. And here we go. Thank you, Shao Kahn, for the announcement. You should recognize some of these characters if you've ever played World Heroes 2. If you haven't, welcome. Definitely adds a lot more to the game, having all these different possibilities, doesn't it? I sound like a dog. Definitely looks like a bit of chaos. Alright, let's go to the next lineup. So above these, we have Zeus. He's from one of the other World Hero games. Jack the Ripper. Now this is one character that if he gets hit, he stops moving. I haven't found a way to fix that yet, so we're just going to deal with it. And we'll just go ahead and load Hanzo and Brocken again. Since I'm out of the roster on that side, now the second player here. Let's load Ryofu, Son Goku, and the Stone. I haven't worked out the bugs yet, but we will eventually. And so let's see what kind of lineup we get here. Waiting.
Round 1. Fight.
As you can see, this stage is kind of dark. We're going to exit out of it. We're just doing random select. We'll pick a stage where we can see the characters. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, so there is Jack the Ripper from left to right, Zeus, Hanzo, Brocken. And then on the other side here, we have that big dude, I think is Ryofu. And the green dude, he is Muscle Power. And somewhere hiding back there is that small Son Goku dude. And of course, there's that yellow stone, which is kind of funny. Apparently, though, like I said, if you destroy it, eventually it's supposed to, I don't know, turn into some other kind of character or something. But yeah, it's not going to work on here. But that's okay. I'll work out the bugs later. I'm going to show you the issues, like I said, with these characters that don't move. As you can see, I'm moving the second player here, and one of them's not moving. He's stuck because he got hit. He's back there whining. I think that's Son Goku. And let's see if I can get some of those other characters to stop moving. And there you have it. And the only one moving on the second player now is Muscle Power. So as you can see, we do have a couple characters that are glitching, but that's okay, because we'll fix them later if we find a way. But I just kept them in the game anyway, just because they're cool to look at. So, but we're going to go ahead and exit out, come back in, and we're going to use those characters first so that we can actually do something with them before they get frozen. Check out some of the special moves. That's kind of cool. Not bad. Yeah, Zeus' character's pretty cool. Gotta admit that. And when you're playing 4 against 4 here, it's really difficult to say who's attacking who. Especially when I'm controlling both characters, or both players, 1 and 2. Now let's throw M. Brocken there, or Brocken, whatever his name is. I think M. Bison from Street Fighter. There you go. World Heroes, folks. We have them. Let's see here. Let's do Hanzo. Well, actually, we're going to back out. We're going to do, instead of versus tag, we're going to do just versus. And we're going to do Hanzo versus his nemesis. If I can get it to work here. Oh, I think I hit the wrong button. I don't know what I just did here. Alright, we're just going to back out of it. Go back. Oh, I hit tag. I wanted versus. There we go. Okay. Knew something didn't look right. Alright, so there's Hanzo. And then we're going to fight his nemesis, Fuma. You can't see because the word's there, but yeah, I'll figure out a way around it later.
Round 1. Fight.
And originally, the base part of this game, Mortal Kombat Project, all the new added characters never showed up in arcade mode. Well, I've changed that. Now, every new character I add will be in arcade mode, so you can actually fight against them, which is pretty sweet. That's a lot more to the game. Alright, let's use Fuma. That's pretty sweet. Let's see what it does. Oh, wow. That's awesome. As you can see, these guys have similar moves. Some similar, some the same, some different. Really unique characters. These are my favorite ones in World Heroes. And as you can see, too, their colors, there are palette differences. As we talked about before, you can get different colors of the same character. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. We'll go and do the versus tag. Oops, not arcade. Versus tag. And we're going to show you the palettes of each of those characters simultaneous. So, let's get this. There's Hanzo. And then let's go get Fuma at the top here. Now, we have their different color palettes. Actually, matter of fact, I think there's more. We saw a different one earlier, so there's more than just that. So let's do something from here. Let's see, BYXA, and let's try the same for this one. Let's see, there we go. There's some more color options. Very cool. As you can see, I'm a little rusty. Still trying to figure out some of the moves. Alright, let's go ahead and do the next ones. Up one on each one. Kim Dragon versus JD Karn. We're going to do 4 of each one. Apparently I have Hanzo in there. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. Oh, I know why. Forgot to go up for each of them. Yeah, I kind of goofed on that one. That's right, we'll fix it. There we go. Different color choices for the palettes. Sounds like he's sneezing. This was another one of my favorite characters, was Kim Dragon. A lot of neat abilities. He has some kind of a dragon attack where he does this like flying dragon kick. It's really awesome. I'm not sure if I'll be able to perform it right now, because I'm not even don't remember how to do it. I have to look it up later and figure it out. Maybe I'll just randomly get lucky and get it to work. We'll see. But, oh, there's one cool move. Alright, let's see what this guy's gonna do. What did they have him? Dummy, hurt. Okay, I obviously suck at that guy. Alright, next, let's go to Rasputin. Oh, I did it again. That's alright. And then Joan of Arc. We'll do some mix and match. Who cares? Rasputin has a freeze ability. He'd be fun to play against Sub-Zero with. Okay, let's do that. That's the whole point of this. Let's do Rasputin against Sub-Zero. The whole point of having all these different characters is to have some insane matchups. Perhaps never before thought of. Okay, that was interesting. Sub-Zero kind of disappeared, probably because he doesn't have the sprites needed for the attack that's being done to him, but that's okay, I don't really care. And then, let's see if we can freeze this dude over here. That's pretty sweet. I don't think Rasputin's ever been frozen before in a game before.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. I like those ice cube blocks. That'd be a cool move to have Sub-Zero do. Turn into a snowman like that. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Rockin'. And then let's go back to our World Heroes guys. Let's see. I think, did we do her? Let's double check it. Alright, have a one-on-one between Brocken and Joan of Arc, or Joan of Arc rather. Brocken's kind of like a cyborg. He's pretty cool. That was a cool move. I like that. Pretty cool. So let's do Sea Kid, or Captain Kid. We already did, yeah, let's do Empire. We'll just go up the lineup. I tried to put these in here in kind of the order that they were in the World Heroes 2 game. You had the top row and then the bottom row. So pretty much I made the left-hand side the top row and the right-hand side the bottom row. So that's why I matched up these characters the way I am. That's why Hanzo and Fuma are right next to each other. Again, I'm still learning some of these moves all over again. because it's been years since I played World Heroes 2. That's pretty cool. Alright. Try not to make the video too long, so we're just going to go through these. Ryoko and Eric, the Red. Oh, I remember that move. Let's see if I can do it again. There it is. Pretty sweet. Let's see what, oh. And, of course, here's another character apparently that's messed up. Eric the Red. So I'm going to have to fix him as well, because as you see, I attacked him and I can't move him. So let's start over, and we'll attack with him first. Yeah, so I'm going to have to fix that one. And get him where he can take a hit without being destroyed. Ryoko's still able to move, but the minute she hits him, then I can't move him. Oops. Go back to full screen. Yeah, can't move him. So I'm going to have to fix that. Alright, Mudman and Shura.
Fight.
That's the move I was trying to do. That's kind of cool. Oh, not bad. Boxer guy here. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's see here. We got Shura. Alright. Gigas and Johnny Max. Not really the best lineup, but that's alright. I don't know if this one's loading a intro or not. It's definitely taking a bit to load, though, but that's alright. We'll wait for it. Here we go. I like Gigas because he can morph into different characters from the game, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure, I think he morphs into all of them. Or at least certain ones. Which makes him a very versatile character to fight with or fight against. Let's see some football. Now that's gotta hurt. That's pretty sweet. My goal here is just to show you a couple of each of their moves. And then we'll close the video towards an end here. Here's Zeus versus Dio. Do that again. That's pretty sweet. Now Dio is pretty cool here. Kind of like everything like liquid metal turn. And the Giga. That's pretty sweet. Let's see what else we have. Jack the Ripper. Let's see what we get here. As I said earlier, these are both characters where once they get hit, they stop working. So I'm going to try not to attack them until I Alright, let's do it. Because now, once Jack attacks him, Alright. That's there. And there's that stone. That's pretty much it. I think you're supposed to like destroy the stone and then it morphs into a character. Which I don't know why would be the point of that, because like I can't even do anything with him until he's dead. So unless there is a way to morph, maybe I just don't know the move. That's possibly very likely. Okay, let's see what I can figure out here.
Fight.
Let's see. Yeah, there's like no moves on that at all. Doesn't seem to be anything at all. Let's see if we can just quickly tear down the health here and just see. The last time I tried this, the stone pretty much like disappeared. So let's see if it actually does something here. Okay, now the stone is moving with the character. Interesting. That's not me doing it. That's just must be how it's works. It's flying off of it. Hey, there it is. It's fine. Hey, I think it's working this time. Cool. Looks like a I guess that was it. I can't move any character. I'm assuming the match is over. Obviously, there's a little bit of a delay or something. I mean, I do have the timer off, but regardless, I would assume eventually... Oh, there it did something. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so that was it.
Fight.
Huh. Kind of cool. Alright. So there you have it, folks. World Heroes 2. Well, World Heroes in general. In Mortal Kombat. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and come back for another video. The next video is going to be with the Street Fighter characters, because as you can see here, I literally have 2. So yeah, we're gonna. Plus, I have to remap the controls because Ryu is not mapped properly. If I hit the punch buttons, he does kicks, and vice versa. So yeah, that'll be fixed for the next video, and we'll have a full roster of Street Fighter to show you in Mortal Kombat. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Please like and subscribe and comment. Let me know your thoughts. We'll see you later.